Yo guys, I wanted to show you a new candy grinder design that I've made myself, which is this right here, using pistons to push you to every single house. And how it's going to work is you're going to eat a red candy, which will make your hitbox bigger, and then it's going to take you to every single house, all the way through to every single house, and it does that in around 35 seconds. You're going to knock on every single door. And I found it's very consistent at picking houses up. Unfortunately, I'm not done yet. I haven't done the rest of the houses here. It does bug you out when you take so many houses at the same time. You can't move anymore. There's 22 houses in total. In order to make this, you'll probably have to go on a private server. Otherwise, people in a public server may take the houses, which is not what you want, because you're gonna need to have each house to know where it is, to then have the pistons push you to that from one house to the next. I won't be making a tutorial because this is quite self-explanatory. It's tedious. If I was to make a tutorial, then it would take longer for this video to come out. But I instead am making this a showcase. And I'll just quickly explain how this one works. Is what's happening here is you hop in the chair, you have the red candy, it gets rid of the glue block that you're standing on, which the seat got you in position. The harpoons both have aim off. They both get fired and attached to you. And then I have a delay that will pull the bottom one again, can be bottom or top, which will cause this glitch because you're pulled really tight. Instead of pulling your limbs off, it will actually spasm a lot. And using this and a bigger hitbox, it will move you all around the place to knock on the door and get your candy. And so this will get every single house. And then once it's at the last house, which is this one in the tree for me, which it can get, this can take you through a solid wall. If you try to stay in the wall, it won't work. It will flip out. It will be pushing you everywhere except staying in one position. But with a tree, it's smaller, so it can actually get that house. And now what you've actually got to do, so I'm going to quickly show you, is how to line these up. Each time you're going to have the harpoon shoot, and if it lines up on the doormat, it will knock on the door when it takes you. So from what I've noticed, the houses can rotate around, but it's around this doormat. So this house can have the door instead here. From what I've seen, the houses do not have different spots. They will always be in a set position, and it can only rotate around from this doormat. That is the only difference. And so it does take around 10 seconds to load, depending on how many pistons. Ideally, you reuse the same pistons to get you somewhere, instead of constantly adding pistons onto the back of it to get you to each house. So reuse pistons because you only need a set amount to go in each direction. Forwards, backwards, left, right. This row pushes me that way because I have to go pretty far. This one pushes me there. I don't have to go that far from this team. Then I've got all of these to make it all the way as far as that house. Then this one also pushes me that way. And that was to just get these houses, but then I needed to add that row. This row pushes me back this way because of that house. So it is, I hope, pretty self-explanatory to the people who want to build this farm. You sit on each house for like a couple seconds, let it spin around, touch the door, and then go to the next one. Hope you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.